Hey, hi, hello everyone. Welcome to Master J Skills. Today we will see what are the different data types available in Java and what exactly is the data types in Java and what is the use of data types in Java and what are the possible available data types in Java. We will cover everything in this video. Java data types. Java data types. So what is the use of data types in Java? So data types in Java specifies how the values of the variable get stored into the memory. So each variable has a data type that decides what type of value the variable will hold. Data types are used to specify the different sizes and values that can be stored in the variable. For example, int salary equals to 1000, string name equals to Ram. So salary is in the form of some number which is a type of a integer data type, and name equals to Ram is in the form of set of characters which is a string. So here both different sizes and values are differing, which where we can define our Java data types like this. So now let's see what are the different data types available in Java. Basically, there are two types of data types available in Java. Those are primitive data types and non-primitive data types. So what are the primitive data types? Primitive data types are the most basic data types available in Java. There are 8 type of primitive data types in Java. Those are Boolean data types, byte data type, char data type, short data type, int data type, long data type, float data type, and double data type. These data types are used to store some values in the memory, but what type of data is differs in these 8 primitive data types. Let's see one by one. Here is a table of different data types or different primitive data types with its default value and default size. You can see here all the 8 different data types with its default values. The first is Boolean. So Boolean basically used for when we have some flag kind of a conditions at that time it is used, and its a possible values is true or false. The default value of a Boolean is false, and the default size is 1 bit. So the next is character. So the character is used to store the characters, and it's a single 16-bit Unicode character, and it has a default value of some Unicode, and it is a 2 bytes. Next is a byte data type. It is used to store some integers, and it is again 8-bit signed 2's complement, and its a default value is 0, and the default size is 1 byte, whereas a short is again same, but the difference is only byte and short. The difference is it is 1 byte, and short is 2 bytes. Again, both of them are used to store the integer. And int. So int default value is 0, and default value is 4 byte. When we want to have a very less value, then we can go for a 1 byte, that is byte. And if we want to increase the size, if we have something to increase the size, then we can gradually increase either short or int. So int is a 4 bytes. The long is again 8 bytes. So this is a default value of a long data type, and its a default size is 8 byte. The next is float. The float data type stores a double precision floating point number with up to 17 signed digits. So here you can see this is again 4 bytes, but with some precisions. Here you can see 2 digits after single decimal. The double is again it's a 8 bytes. Now let's see what are the examples of primitive data types. You can see the Boolean 1 equals to false, byte A equals to 10, byte B is equals to minus 20, short yes equals to 1000, R equals to minus 5000. So it all differing from the size only the differences. Boolean 1 equals to false, byte A equals to 10 or byte B equals to minus 20, short S equals to 10,000, R equals to minus 5,000, int A equals to 1 lakh, B equals to minus 2 lakhs, long L, you can see here L is appended, and float F with some precision of a 5, F, and double. Again, if we don't append D at the end, by default it will take, and character should always be there inside a single quotes. So this is an example of primitive data types. Now let's see what are the non-primitive data types. The non-primitive data types include classes, interface, and arrays. We will observe here what are the main difference between the primitive data types and non-primitive data types. Primitive data types are very basic and which is already defined by the Java. Non-primitive are those where we will define, but the developer will define non-primitive data types like classes, interface, arrays. These comes under the non-primitive, which holds a collections of data. So this is all about the data types available in Java. So this is all about the data types in Java, where we have a primitive and non-primitive. Primitives are those which is defined by the Java, non-primitive which are defined by the programmer. So this is quite simple. Hope you understood. If you still have any doubts, please drop in the comment box. I'm happy to answer all of your questions. If you like this video, please like this video and please support me by subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching.